Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Ygra Drain deck in Thomas format. So I have done this deck before, but it was quite a long time ago. But for those of you that don't know about this combo, basically you have this card called Ygra Eater Ball, which makes all the other creatures into a food artifact in addition to their other types they have. Which means the Cauldron Familiars on the battlefield are also considered a food artifact token as well. So if you have another Cauldron Familiar in the graveyard, you can sacrifice the Cauldron Familiar that's on the battlefield, which is considered a food now, and you can keep sacrificing itself to bring out another Cauldron Familiar from the graveyard. And that is basically how the loop goes, and you can drain your opponent down until they explode. Now, the problem here is Ygra is a 5-mana card, which is a bit tough to get it out. Thankfully, Reanimate exists in timeless format, so as long as you can get Ygra down into the graveyard, you can just reanimate it. Now, the way you do it in this deck is a little bit different compared to what it was before. Last time I tried this deck out, I tried it with Dark Rituals and stuff, but I felt that the deck was a bit clunky. But thanks to Modern Horizons 3 and the newest set, Duskmourn, now we have Malevolent Rumble and Overlord of the Belmerk milling cards into the graveyard. And since we are milling cards into the graveyard, that means Reanimate could be milled as well. And that's where Jar Soul comes in. You can grab the Jar Soul if it does also end up in the graveyard with Malevolent Rumble and the Belmerk as well. And then you cast Jar Soul, reanimate the Ygra, and then the Ygra can initiate the loop and just kill your opponent outright instantly. Now we're also going to be incorporating a little bit of a scam plan here too, because this deck is going to be a combo deck. So we want to protect our Ygra as much as possible. We're also going to be playing 4 Cups of Grief in the deck, which also pairs up really nice with the Reanimate. But what's sick here is that Belmerk can grab back the Grief that ended up in the graveyard again, right? Turn 1, Grief, take out a card, and if you don't happen to have Reanimate, you could even go Belmerk, grab the Grief again, and do that again, which is also going to be pretty sick as well in this deck. So, having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Timeless Special 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So, let's hop on over. Okay. It's an interesting hand. See what they got. I think I'm down to get rid of a Stitcher. Psychic Frog and Bowmaster. Get rid of a Psychic Frog. Let's also get rid of Bowmaster. Why didn't they crack the Mishra's Bauble? What? And what? Like, how did they just draw that? What? How did my opponent just draw a land without even having to crack the Mishra's Bauble? They're crazy? Yeah, they're finally doing it. Okay. Rumble. And then they drew a Treasure Cruise? Wow. Suddenly my opponent's back in the game. Even after a massive punt by not cracking the Mishra's bubbles. Land here would be actually kind of amazing. Nice. Let's go with another Grief. Boom. Strix is kind of a problem. Okay, they just leave. I don't think it was over. They could have double blocked and be still fine, like especially if they draw land. Okay, let's play 2 Fatal Push and Unlicensed Hearse. Veil of Summer. Let's see. I can see myself cutting like a copy of a Cauldron Familiar, 2 copies of Stitcher Supplier, and I can see myself cutting Overlord, and basically I'm diluting the combo here so that we can bring some hate pieces against their deck. Okay, so Veil of Summer, good. Hearse, good. So they pass. Okay, let's do this. Let's exile Ygra. Opponent has a Surgical. Okay, well, at the moment, Surgical we don't care about. Treasure Cruise. They have really good cards. They have really good cards here. I don't know what to take, actually. It might be... I'm gonna take the Brainstorm. I'm gonna leave the Surgical with them. Might be wrong, especially when they can surveil for a land, but I think Brainstorm is too good at the moment. And if they decide to Surgical, good for me, because they are just going down on an additional card. This Grief, poke out Surgical and Brainstorm together. So that's fantastic. Come on, stock on lands. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. Man, that's crazy. Can you believe that? When somebody can be that lucky? That's crazy. We'll try to get the hearse in because it's pretty important for their treasure cruise. Reanimate. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. 6 cars in the yard. Let's just do it now. Oh, that's so good. We're basically doing it now because, you know, I don't want to give them treasure cruise. Nice. That is interesting hand. I can grief, reanimate, Thoughtseize myself, reanimate. Interestingly enough. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Imagine if grief can target myself. That would be so sweet. Brainstorm. But Rainstorm and swords. Well, I have to take out the swords. 100%. Now, I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing with this thing. Honestly. Maybe just take out the Psychic Frog. I might actually just Thoughtseize myself and reanimate, by the way. Maybe. No! Wait, what? I don't know why you left me with the reanimate. My friend.
I'll aid you. So focus on the
My friend.
The library.
Why did you do that?
Aggression is unbecoming.
I can reanimate their Psychic Frog? Question mark? Maybe I should have surveilled first. Oh my god. How do they always have it?
Think before you act.
Okay, so they have a Fatal Push. Right on. I would want to land. I wouldn't be against having this. Let's do this first because they might actually... Ooh. What's gonna happen here? I mean, it's clear as a day that they have Do I just let them? Oh, it could be a brainstorm actually. Sure, it could be a brainstorm. I'm gonna take out the grief because if I just draw one more land, I can play the Ygra.
Words can't fix everything.
Oh wow. Save life or play the swamp. Okay, so they played Cosmic before, so I should do this. Okay. I think I could have killed the Tameo, but it was just too risky. It was way too risky. They could still have the...
Respect the library.
Okay. Reef. So in order for them to block the Psychic Frog that we have, I could play the Grief out to force out like a counter spell. Then they would only have 2 cards remaining. This one's a toughie. I can't tell whether or not this is a polluted delta, by the way. Like, it actually doesn't make sense. They're gonna have a counter spell here. But I mean, let's just force them to have it, I guess? Because otherwise they just lose the game. Oh, they have it. So now we have to wait for a reanimate. What is their mana base? And a counter spell? It's a counter spell? At least it's not a drain. Oh my god, their second treasure cruise. So lucky.
Violence is not the answer.
I should have just played a grief. I should have just played a grief. Okay, that somehow lands. I don't know how. I don't know how. Not at all. Okay, let's force opponent to potentially discard some cards, maybe. They would have to discard 2 cards? Blocking the Psychic Frog means that they have to discard another card, but I think I have to do this because Orcish Bowmaster is about to grow too. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed this.
Quiet in the library.
Well, opponent, hopefully opponent needs another counter spell, otherwise they're dead.
Use your words.
Oh, actually we're just dead. For some reason I... Third treasure cruise? Okay. Interesting. Third treasure cruise. That's a good information. Cut these. Let's cut copy of an overgrown overlord, cauldron, and Ygra. Give it a go. Yeah, definitely. Without the dark ritual, it is a lot harder to combo with this deck. I will admit, compared to the last time we played this deck, it is a lot harder. For sure. Oh, double soars this time. Double soars this time. Need another, like, fatal push or something. Honestly, like, Tamio wasn't the problem. It was more of a Psychic Frog. Me not being able to answer it.
How am I supposed to focus on only one project?
Ooh. That's really good. I mean, let's just fatal push this. Because even if they brainstorm, I can just kill it with the grief. And let's also attack. The reason why I'm attacking is because I'm forcing out a Bowmaster here. And then they're gonna double block. And we'll Jar Soul, get back the Fatal Push. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. They're gonna Mana Drain. Prismatic Ending. They're playing around my cards very well. Looks like they've actually seen this combo before. A lot of times people don't know about this combo and they just play it completely different than you'd expect them to. Ah, Veil of Summer in this scenario, not very good. No 2-mana cores either. This is bad. This is real bad. Let's try attacking. Now this way they can't attack with the Psychic Frog, right? We also have a Veil of Summer. Pretty good. Okay, not good. Let's attack. Heist. Maybe I should have Veil of Summered this? Yeah, maybe this was a mistake, not Veil of Summering. Because it says target opponent's library. Yeah, I might have actually punted by not casting the Veil of Summer there. Okay, Overlord. Fantastic card. Let's mill Malevolent Rumble. Okay, those are absolutely terrible mills. Wow. I didn't get to mill any 2-mana cards. That's a yikes. That is a yikes. You don't want to see that. Really that much. Swords? Oh. My Veil of Summer is just completely useless.
Ugh,
Man.
I stayed up too late reading.
Wait, they're gonna do it now? They're gonna sacrifice their Loris? Okay, hers is really good, but I think it's just Jar Soul here. Jar Soul, get back a Fatal Push and then push the Psychic Frog? Probably? This is my card, right? That they stole? What could this be? Yeah, I wonder what this could be. Ygra. Must be like a cat or something. I don't know. Man, this Veil of Summer is so useless. Right? It's so bad. It is so bad. Yeah, only time I'm just like, wow, I can't do anything because... Man, honestly, this game actually would have been so, like, we would have been popping off as long as, like, this Overlord, we actually hit a 2-mana card with this Overlord. But, you know,
Tell
we
me
haven't,
everything
so...
you know about this plane. Respect the library.
I think I just need to do this, honestly, like... This Jar Soul, this Veil of Summer hasn't really done anything, honestly. Like, it's been awful, right? It's been pretty awful. Play the sound as a creature. What? Where is my 2-mana card? This is crazy. Like, what? Top 30 cards, 0 Demonic Tutors, 0 Malevolent Rumbles. You love to see it. Love to see it. I mean, they can't really attack here. They want to combat instantly. Let's do this and just take the 2 damage. Because they're gonna grab the swords and then give me a swords here. Funny thing is, we haven't even milled a single cat with the Belmerk in top 30 either. Like, this has to be one of the unluckiest game I've ever played. Like, what? What is this? This is crazy. You gotta do the swords now. Okay, so we killed a Tameo.
Perhaps not every battle can be won.
Kill the Goyf. Play the Trawler. How is this possible? We haven't seen a cat. We haven't seen a 2-mana card. Okay, so they took the Ygra. Interesting. Oh my god, that's disgusting. They have the answer at every moment. Interestingly enough. Okay, so we have a Grief. We got a Grief. Why did they bottom a... What? Why did they bottom a Brainstorm? They got a block. I guess they can just eat the food, right? They can just eat the food. All thanks to me not using Develop Summer. Like an idiot. Like an idiot. Okay, well, here it is. As long as they don't top deck an answer here, we have a shot. Cat. Okay. We have a cat. Because it's a creature, even though it's an artifact now, I can't sacrifice it because of Summoning Sickness, unfortunately. But I should be able to deal, like... Okay, finally. Wow. Like... Man, they play so many... Like, how many is this? What, like, Fragment Reality, Swords, Prismatic Command, everything exiles. They don't play a single Fatal Push. So, like, I'm thinking to myself whether or not Veil of Summer is even good. That was really unlucky, right? Like, like what is this? We haven't seen these cards once. Like, what? I don't think we can cut Overlord. That card is just too good. I might actually cut Buried Alive. It's too clunky for this matchup. I'm down like 2.5 minutes. So I gotta really go fast here. Need an untapped land. Fantastic. I don't think I'm gonna Thoughtseize myself, honestly. Maybe if they tap out. But, yeah. If they tap out, I would have done it, but... Oh no! I played the wrong land. I forgot I didn't play the land, so it used the green mana that I needed. Okay, mill? Potentially... Ygra? We did? Get the Ygra down? Potentially? Okay, that's really good. Now if they want to get rid of the Ygra, they have to get rid of the Psychic Frog. You love to see it. Goyf. Into swords. They're gonna sacrifice the Goyf, of course. Can I get a land here? Oh, you're gonna get rid of a reanimate. I don't care. Okay, they definitely sequenced the surgical wrong. They should have done it on my upkeep. That's a pretty expensive treasure cruise. We did not get it. We did not get a land. That's upsetting. Did get a Jarsoul though. Let's actually use the Grief next turn with the Jarsoul. Probably for the better. We're gonna Bowmaster. Draw additional card. Ooh. Nice. Nice hearse. Nice pickup there. What to do? They found a hearse. They found a hearse. I really wanted to play the Ygra here, but opponent's making it very difficult. Let's play another Goose. And then we're gonna Belmerk. Get another Goose. We still haven't milled a single Familiar, by the way. In our top 30 cards. Yeah, that's a problem. I would say that's a huge problem. So let's go Grief. Swords. Another swords. And then they got another swords after with the Polluted Delta grabbing Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah, Veil of Summer again, just one of the worst cards ever. I must say. Probably need to start blocking the Psychic Frog. Really? Okay. I guess I'm kind of happy about that. This Veil of Summer is so useless. I swear. Why is it in my deck? I mean, at least the Overlord is coming, right? At least it's coming. Let's just hope that they don't have, like, more than one Mystic Sanctuary. Man. I mean, at least I'm getting so much life that, you know, it's gonna be a while for them to actually get through this. This is like the, you know, side effect of playing a card like Source of Plowshare in these kind of decks is that they have a very hard time ending the game. That's like the big issue. Oh my god, that's insane. Bogart Trawler, what a card. And the Overlord's coming. They are definitely coming. A good card.
No, no! I'm late for class!
Draw card. Another Trawler. Attack, attack. I know they have a License Hearse, but... what can you do? Wait, they're not gonna crew it? Are you crazy? And they're gonna take... what is going on? They should have definitely crewed it. Two Bailmerks out. Check this out, though. We still haven't found a single Cauldron Familiar, by the way. I don't know how. I don't know how. There's 23 cards. Like, how does that even happen? Like, what? I don't have any words. Oh man, it's so good, but what is this hand? Okay, check this out. Turn 2, Belmerk into getting a Grief, and then we can ditch the Reanimate. That is gonna be the dream here. Come to think of it, we haven't comboed once, but we've won all the games so far. Okay, go away. Bogart Trawler. Not that great. Oh, maybe I should have actually taken that because I'm gonna go Belmerk next turn. I guess I can just Belmerk anyways. So we bail Merc. Ooh, Jar Soul. Sick. Sure. We go Jar Soul. Reanimate. Troller. It's not the most amazing Troller, but it's still decent. Oh, they just drew this. Okay. It does seem like they have a fatal push, right? Oh, they're gonna kill their own creature? That's funny. That's funny. I mean, the thing is, I have a reanimate in my hand, so it's not even that great, honestly. Not the best, Gilded Goose there, I must say. Oh, Treasure Cruise. Let's definitely get rid of that, for sure. Okay, we have a sizable board. No, my Bogart Troller! That the Jar Soul's gonna get back. Oh, you're gonna attack. Okay. Boom. Easy block. Probably not gonna be attacking with the Cauldron Familiar. Oh my god. Hold the phone here. I feel like if I buried alive, they're gonna counter though. Let's see. So I have a couple of choice. I can go Bogart Troller again. They didn't counter. Or I can get back a Jar Soul to do the same thing again. I think we should do something like this. So they're gonna counter this Troller again. We'll attack with these. Cameo?
Oh, I stayed up too late reading. Again.
Cat into the battlefield. Do that. Create a food token. Now they could get rid of a Gilded Goose. Now that the cat's out of the bag. Pun intended. Oh, we don't have any surveillance anymore. Did I mill one? I guess... Oh yeah, we did. Boom. Get back. What? We still don't have... Oh my god, we still don't have Brief? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? They finally got rid of a Jar Soul. But now they have to deal with the Overlord. Wah, wah, wah. Block, block. They take 2 damage. Only goes to 2. Attack, attack. I don't think I'm gonna attack with the Cauldron Familiar. I guess they can just block here, like this, so I shouldn't attack with that. Then I should just attack with the Cauldron Familiar. Since the Netherglaive can just block the Bogart Trawler. Okay, we won. Hey, we won with the combo once, but we were gonna win anyways. How is a combo deck just doing a beatdown on a Dimir Temple deck? Like, that's just how powerful the Belmerk is. Okay, so let's get a hearse in there. Do I want a Calling Ritual? Calling Ritual does technically hit their entire board, but I'll have one. I'll have one. I'll have a Picker Poison this time. And I'll have 2 Fatal Push, Veil of Summer, and I'll go down on Cauldron Familiar and Ygra. Again, I'm going down on combo, since I'm pretty confident that we can just win with mid-range plan. And I'll just cut the Buried Alive, honestly. You know what? Let's just not have a Calling Ritual. Okay, never mind. I'm just not going to play that other 3-mana card. The Belmerk. Like, that card is just gross. Insane. We're kind of paying the price for not having a Gruul land, huh? Now we have to play a Boseiju out. Man, that sucks. The thing is, like, the Jar Soul is the only red card. I don't know. I feel like that's the problem, right? With the Gruul land. Like, would you play that? Would you play that? I don't know. Let's see what we can get with this. I want Belmerk. Yep, I want Belmerk. Oh, they're gonna reanimate next turn? Sure. So I played it wrong. If I Fatal Pushed opponent's Psychic Frog first, I don't know if they actually would have done the same thing. Right? I'm not sure if they would have done the same thing, because now they have to worry about my Reanimate, right? So, like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they actually would have done the same thing. Who knows? But the Oculus can be dead here. We might actually just win the game here, by the way. Yep. Oh! my god. Okay, we might have to splash some colors here. Do we have to do we go 4 colors? 4 color Oculus deck. Oh, that's too late. That's too late. That is way too late. This must be an Oculus if opponent's staying, by the way. That must be an Oculus. What should I do? I shouldn't have played this. I should have played a Mortuary. Very suspicious of me not attacking with the face down card. Not suspicious at all, you know? I mean, this game is over. No, my hearse. My hearse. Oh yeah, they're... I feel like they should be dead. So I can transform this into a 5/5 and attack. Then they can block, and they take 5 damage. If they... Oh, they can't block this, so they have to block this, and they take 7 damage. Can I die in the crackback? I feel like actually the safe play here might be a Bogart Trawler. Well, now they're dead, I think? Okay. Pretty nice day today. Alright, so we went 4-1 with this deck. I will say that this version of the deck, because we're not playing Dark Ritual, the combo potential is extremely low. But, however, the fact that this deck can play the mid-range plan so well with the Overlord Jarsoul together that a lot of the games, if you can like grief early on, we kind of still win the game because of how much value the Jarsoul generates. So we have a pretty natural curve. Okay, this one is not a 2-mana card, but the Jarsoul can just take advantage of casting the 1-mana card, preferably Reanimate, into a Rumble, and then you can cast Bogart Trawler or Buried Alive, and then you can cast Grief that you evoked in early turns. And then if that sticks, and Jarsoul happens to be still around, if you can cast Overlord of the Veilmerk or Ygra, you just win the game. The only time the Ygra showed up where we could combo with the Cauldron Familiar, we have already won the game. I mean, sometimes you're gonna get lucky, right? Sometimes you're gonna get lucky. Turn 1, Gilded Goose. Turn 2, Malevolent Rumble. You mill Ygra and 2 cats together. And then you reanimate and you just win the game. But honestly speaking, Ygra on its own is a really powerful card. Even if this ends up dying, like we've seen it in game 2, even if this ends up dying, this card took another card with them, right? So even though this is a combo deck, it's weird. The fact that we can win with just the beatdown almost always, even through a hearse, right? Because hearse is not very good against Overlord of the Veilmerk. The Cauldron Familiar also doesn't care about hearse at all, as long as you have food tokens around, right? So it's a really unique deck that forces out opponent into sideboarding cards that are good against Jarsoul and Reanimate, but if you draw the right cards and don't draw these cards, it can really mess your opponent up because now their hate pieces aren't as good. Lastly, the one thing I want to talk about is the Bogart Trawler. This card has been actually phenomenal. Bogart Trawler just really good against Nethergoyf, good against Frog as well. Really good for bridging the gap between a 2-mana card and a 4-mana card as well. And the fact that this is a land that can be hit by Overlord the Belmerk is also insane. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.